Well, that's a something. Yeah, apparently directly on the opposite side of the mountain from us, there is just a giant ravine all the way down the lava level. And I am having to withstand every bone in my body that wants me to hop down in this water and look for diamonds. You know what? The cow can wait a couple minutes. I'm doing it. I have fire resistance potion on me. I'm doing it.
Focus, damn it!
Whee! Hey, diamonds! Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and you've joined me today from a backup copy of Truly Bedrock from about a week ago, maybe a little bit longer. I know quite a bit has changed since then, because I know, like, Foxy's tower is taller. There is... well, Groova's house has not even been built yet on this version. And there's a top on Prowl's tower for sure. So yeah, this is probably more like 10 days old. But it's exactly what I need for right now. Because you see, I've been sick for the last couple of weeks here. Basically since the footage you saw in the previous episode, which was recorded clear back on the 4th. And our stream day, which was on the 13th. Yeah. Now, I did try to do some recording during that time, but a lot of it, my voice is just too far gone. And I also was kind of deliriously rambly. I mean, I know that that might be hard for most people to distinguish from my normal rambly, but it is a thing. So, reason I brought you over here to Creative Copy is because I've got a couple of things that I wanted to show. That I did during that time that, you know, the footage from is not going to be usable, but the things are still interesting. And the first one of those is the sheep farm, which is a dual-purpose sheep and sugarcane farm. I did originally try to have everything in on the same side, so the pistons would get pushed and then also the sheep would get sheared, but it turned out that pistons will shove sheep not out through the glass like I kind of would have expected, but instead through the floor. I guess I could have fixed that just by putting another gap in between the piston and the wall, but yeah, well, I can't do that because then the sheep won't be close enough to shear. Yeah, just wouldn't have worked either way. Anyway, what we have set up here, I've got a bunch of sheep in here. There is, of course, the dispensers here. And by default, it's set so that if one of the sugarcane grows, then, come on, bink, it goes ahead and shears the sheep and knocks off the sugarcane all in one go. But I also can set it up so that, whoops, it's on a clock, so it just keeps going around, and normally I just knock one of these out in order to stop it, but yep, just keeps going. Now, between those, the actual limiting factor for a while had been how fast that the sheep would regrow their wool, which I think is the problem with a lot of wool farms. So I managed, much to my pride, to make a piston feed tape. This was my first time ever doing it. Mind you, all of this I just made like from my own understanding of how these types of things work. Oh, by the way, there's a hopper minecart picking stuff up down here. But yeah, all these I've made from my understanding of how things work, so they are very sloppy. They are not based on any tutorials, etc., etc. But I'm pretty proud of how they've turned out, because they work, and that's good enough for me. So what we have here, and actually, hang on, I need to flip this down so that the circuit's complete. What we have here is a circuit that goes around, so signal into there, signal into there. This one has one of the pistons on top of it. I believe it's either on top of that one or next to it. And that'll shove the grass on down that way. There's a piston right about there that then pushes it sideways. You can kind of see the piston there that then pushes it back this way, and this is the road that sheep are on. And then this one here pushes it back that way. The signal goes up this spaghetti line here, and is this row safe to knock out? Yes, this row is safe to knock out. So this row was very carefully figured out, both to give enough delay and to not cross the redstone line, because these need to go in order. So like this wound up having to have the signal go to there, and then there was no good way to bring the signal from that one to there, so I just put it more delay into it before it could make it to that one. Again, kind of a mess all around, but you know, this is made so nothing crosses. That's made so it lights up properly, and it even has, in the form of this, that on-off switch, because when that's up, then the signal has no place to go through. So yeah, all in all, somehow genuinely working wool farm and piston feed tape. It's missing a block now, but it'll still go around just fine. And yeah, that supplies the sheep with more grass, so they grow their wool back. And yeah, we've got a sheep farm at that point. Now, how effective is this, you ask? Well, 6 to 7 stacks of wool an hour, depending on who else is online, how fast the piston food tape's moving, because of the lag, etc. I've been being very careful to only have it running at full speed when I'm practically alone on the server. Alright, and yeah, this is actually my haul from a few days ago. Yeah, this is definitely from about a week and a half back, right after I'd made my first sales. I don't even have a shop set up for these still yet, but I made some good diamonds at that point, and I've actually, I think it's close to a stack of diamonds I've got out of this. I think it was like 59 that I've gotten total out of it, which, I mean, have turned around and been spent on getting player heads from traders as they come through. But what did you think I was going to spend them on? Right, I forgot that this is the creative copy that Slave was working on the working on the stream weekend heads displayed on. Wow. We did also do a bit more with the villagers. We've got a couple more of them in here, so we wound up grabbing some masons and a cleric, and a few more fishermen from breeding the ones that were here up. We have not gotten very far on the spawners. We have, this is before I killed the cows. What? Oh. Apparently Zoe made a sugarcane farm here next to it, because that is definitely not, my construction. I also did a fair amount of mining both underneath here, well, that was more cave lighting, and back over at the spawn town. I might have kind of sort of dug a tunnel that goes all the way from town, through a couple of oceans, and on up through a ridiculous ravine. Like, seriously, I kind of want to see what would happen if we drilled out the surface into this, and on up into the basement of Floyd's massive shop. And I do mean massive. He has just gone completely nuts with it since the last time that we saw it. Yeah. I didn't realize that he was going, I thought he was just gonna put more put more Mesa Cliff over it. I didn't know he was going to do it. Oh, whatever. Okay. Regardless, oh yeah, by the way, I also got an Elytra. Which was not actually a long story. It was a very simple story. I just bought it. I thought there was going to wind up being some crazy story involved with it, inevitably, because the season has not gone simply in any way, but no. I just bought it and got a free shulker with purchase. It was pretty nice. Now, the only other thing that is worth mentioning at the moment is that I have taken all the wool and put it over there to build a shop, which is one of the things we're going to do today. Then that... The reason I had to show you guys that on a creative copy is that the wool farm has come down already. Partially because it was kind of, you know, taking up mob cap. And partially because I had 4 double chests worth of wool, and the wool shop is intended to only be a temporary one for me. So I think we're good for the time being. But yeah, as you can see, things have changed around here quite a bit. And this needs a little bit better lit up. And I have the foundations of my chunk base at long last. And while I don't think we're going to do the whole thing today, because there's a lot of little details to it that I don't have completely worked out in my head already, I do think that we're going to make some serious progress on at least planning it. Unfortunately, first I have to move all the sandstone that Zoya did. Oh, and also all the books. I may have gotten a lot of levels and made a lot of books. Did I mention that I also did a lot of mining? And that I bought a lot of heads with it? Because that is indeed things that I did. Is both those things. So anyway, in an absolutely grand display of wasting rockets, but hey, they're on sale over there, we're going to double check our Elytra durability, see that it's fine, and head back over to the shopping district to work on the wool shop. Nope, we completely forgot to drop off all this stone and pick up some more wood, so we gotta come back first. I'll take moves I'm probably gonna regret for 600, Alex. Never mind. It's not gonna work. Alright, so let's start by putting a little light on the subject, because I don't have a bed over here. And we don't really need one, because this is technically mushroom biome. Still so weird. But I'd like to be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna just throw some lights around the area anyway. I had an image in my head originally of like a cart full of wool and maybe a couple of sheep. You know? But when I got over here, I was like, oh, let me go ahead and fill this spot up. And then I looked at it, I'm like, actually, I could just make the cart, like, have its wheels stuck in this ditch and be at, like, a weird angle. And, like, have the stuff be falling out of it. And I think that might be cute. So I'm guessing I should probably have it going, like, this way. So that it makes sense for the wheel to be stuck down in there. Yeah. We're going to... I do have a crafting table. Nice. We are going to get ourselves a whole bunch of spruce slabs, and we are going to start trying to rough out the part that has its wheel stuck down in there. So I think it's gonna... it's gonna have to go a little higher than that. We'll figure it out. Well, I got that done a lot faster than I thought I was going to. And I spent a lot of the time during it over in the Discord trying to debate with people if anybody will come help me bring some horses over to this. 'Cause what I've got is I've got a carriage here that caught a wheel on the side here, and that wheel has broken off. And yeah, it's not a great carriage, but it'll have horses pulling the front of it and everything, and you know, it'll have a sheep or two that have escaped that I'll make sure I tie up to something so that they don't otherwise we're just gonna have sheep everywhere. But yeah, I've gone ahead and put the barrels around. Black and white each got their own barrel because I have so much of it, and then everything else is in pairs. There isn't a brown text color, so that got used for both orange and brown. And there are some other like there's a light purple and there's a regular red. I wound up just using the regular red as the pink so that I could use that as the magenta, but it's a little wonky. But yeah, I've just been kind of going through here, grabbing all of a particular color at a time. I think I got all the colors covered. Like, I think I made enough barrels for everything. But I'm feeling a little forgetful today. So I may have messed that up. So we're going to go ahead and get all these put in. And see how many we've got. Okay, so through some miracle I didn't actually forget any colors. So everything is set up over here and I'll be able to tell the guys soon that it's open for business. I think I want to put, we can actually do that right now. I was going to say I want to put a cute little lantern up there or something. But I can do that very easily. I've got some iron in here somewhere and several torches. So let's put one little lantern up on the front. Oh, that's right. I can't put lanterns on those. Arg! I guess I'll just put it on top of some of the hay, even though that's... I'll put it on top of there. Still kind of dangerous, but whatever. But yeah, so I have a little bit left over here. I have a feeling what I'm going to do is once I get the sheep over here, the ones that are really close to being full stacks, I'll dye the sheep that temporarily and fill those up. Those are going to get hidden. You know what? Let's hide them under here. That actually makes a lot of sense. I hadn't even realized that was an option. So yeah, that and then like some shears will be hidden under here. Give me my water back. I'm gonna put like an armor stand with my head on it over here, like whining about the fact that my heart has broken. Let's we're gonna do that like it fell the back fell open too. Whining about the fact that my cart has broken down and that I need some help getting it all sold so I can get the cart repaired. And you know what? This is gonna look better one block forward. So we're gonna do that. That still makes sense on this side. We're good. Yeah. Get that armor stand set up and be good to go. Okay, so we've got the shirt, we've got the pants. Pretty good match, right? That always feels like the dominant color of my shirt to me, so yeah, that works. We'll probably give it a piece or two of wool. And I have to rename that again now. Crap. Well, since it's going to cost us to rename it, let's practice placing it first. You know, I think what we'll do is we'll face it kind of this way, and we will deal with the armor stand second. Hang on, this is thumbnail material right here. Okay, so hopefully I'm understanding how the guys have been doing this correctly. So I can just... Well, a little low, but it does make it look like I'm crying, which is kind of what I was after. So, we'll go with it. Knock, knock.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Jess. Have you seen any horses around?
I don't have one, but I know in that field over there, there's usually quite a few.
Okay. Alright, thank you. I'm trying to find one for my shop, so...
Ooh, do you need any help?
If you're bored, I will never turn down help.
Sure.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I need horses and I need sheep. So if you see either of those things,
Well,
toss it.
There's sheep right there. Sheep!
Oh, sheep! Yay!
Okay, so
So-
one sheeple. Hey, wait, hey, sheeple.
Yeah, there we go. I got spare boats, so.
Perfect.
Alright. So there's
we have
one. And that's perfect because the shopping district's like right that way, right? Yeah. So we can just boat it along. The sheep is not reserved for Winter's Row, just that spot. And yeah, I guess let's go searching.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Whee! The sheep, pigs,
Oop, I see more sheep.
UFO tree. Oh, horse.
Horse.
Horse by the UFO tree. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it's not got a log in it. It's just still decaying. Horse, do you... Okay, good. Because I felt like I remembered them not going into boats on Java. So I was a little scared there for a minute.
Nice. We have a horse boat. I should ride the horse boat, though.
Yes. I don't think he can throw me off while he's in the boat.
I don't think so either.
No, he's... What? It's showing him as tamed.
Nice. Maybe you tamed him.
Maybe. I don't know. Oops.
Oop.
That was not how that was supposed to go.
Hi.
Okay, there we go. He's back in there. And... I mean... Dang it.
Oh.
I guess I can also just drive it, but...
Can you drive it?
Yes, I just have to get at it from far enough underneath. I've done this with like the Elder Guardians and stuff before, so...
Oh, yep.
There.
Oh, that was so weird, but so cute.
Right.
Oh.
I love it. Oh.
Do you want me to go get the sheep boat?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Or there's another sheep. Yeah, there's like another sheep there. Yep. You got boat. Okay.
Okay.
Yay! And there's a baby chicken. Yeah, let's go.
Is this the mesa or is this a different mesa?
That's a different mesa. That's the one that Zoya and I have our villagers in is over there. But our shopping district's like just south of there. Like if you see where there's the spiky Bryce Canyon stuff over there, that's where our villagers are.
Okay. Oh! Oh! It killed it.
It did.
Where did that go? Lee, where do you want these sheep? Sheeple.
Let's see. Horses where I should go, I think. So sheep. Let's do that one on that post right there.
All right. Bye, sheeple.
Now you're Tiz on my screen. Oh well. It happens.
Well, you know, that's what happens when the fox hides away.
Here, grab that dye and dye that sheep. And I got this one. Awesome.
Pretty
Okay.
sheeps.
Right. They're so pretty, and the I don't know, I'm just really in love with how the shop turned out, and I'm so glad that I got the I didn't have any idea what to, like, I wanted to name it something witty, but I couldn't think of anything, so it just says oops.
I love it. It's so good. And I really like that you use the pistons as wheels. That's so cute.
They're my go-to for wheels. They were like the hubcaps on the battle bus last season too.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I looked that closely.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
No,
so
they're
good.
perfect for it. But yes,
Okay.
so I've got
And these are so cute.
right. It's so
The
adorable.
little, ugh.
I've tried to make it look like I'm crying.
Oh, because you're all sad. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm all sad because my wool cart got broken. The wheel got busted off because I got stuck in the ditch here.
It's so good though. I
Hey,
like that. It's just
again.
like, yeah.
Yeah. No, I love how it turned out, and I although did you know there's no brown color for the words, so I had to use orange on both the orange and on the brown.
There's no brown?
There's no brown and there's no pink. So actually my pink one up there is just regular red.
Oh, that's so crazy. I didn't know that. I could have sworn that there was at least a pink.
There's a light magenta, which I used for the regular
Mm.
magenta, and then the dark magenta I used for purple because there's no purple. They need some consistency.
Yeah, I think that they need to update their signage.
They
Or
really
their
do.
signage, their colors.
They really do. Oh,
It's so quaint. That's the word I'm looking for. It's just it's little and it's perfect because it's just exactly what you need it for. You know, while supplies last.
exactly. No, exactly. Because I know other people are planning on doing wool shops, and I just wanted like a quick way with like minimal effort for me to get some money at the beginning of the season. Even if I don't sell a single more stack, like I've already done a whole like just shy of a stack of diamonds out of this. And actually,
Ooh.
somebody said, yeah. So somebody actually bought a bunch of my white already. So yeah, I've gotten a full stack of diamonds now out of this already. Yeah, so I'm not going to complain. I am, however, going to find a wandering trader to go spend these with.
Heck yeah.
But thank you again for all your help. And if you need like, let's call it like up to 8 stacks of wool for free as a thank you, then go for it.
Well, perfect. Thank
Yep.
you.
And you can do that anytime. Yep. Yep. But like those are for you anytime as while supplies last, obviously.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, while they're here, I might have to take you up on it soon. Figure out which colors I need.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You take care, Jess.
Of course. Bye, Lee.
Bye. Okay. You know, I don't really need scaffolding that much. I mean, like, I could use some. But, like, a shulker box worth has got to be, like, a whole season supply, right? So, a whole season supply and a shulker box with it to boot, because none of the signs say that you don't get the shulker box. Yeah, I think we're doing that. I think we are doing that. Put those away while I'm at it. Where do I put? I mean, I guess just. Meh? I don't know. It doesn't tell me where to put it. I'm gonna run before they notice that I took it. No! Swim away! Okay, so while I was... Oh! Well, I got a dolphin head out of that, but I swear I didn't see it. Whoops. Yeah. Um, while I was swimming over here, I got a ping from Dadcraft. And so I'm gonna go help him out with something here. Oh, stepping stones. That's cute. Thing is with me going to go help him here. That's so weird for it to not have the nose. Is that I finally get to use something because y'all remember last season with the back alley deals and everything and how I was always the only one who didn't have a cute trench coat for it? Well, check it out. Check it out. I have... Here, let me take the wings off too. It's not the best one in the world, but I have a trench coat now and I'm so happy. So I am going to go ahead and put together a book and a couple other things and then head over to Dadcraft's place because he said that he needed an investigator. So time to get my reporting hat back on. Knock knock.
Oh, Lyarrah, I'm so glad you're here because now you understand what I need for maybe you don't know what I need from you, but you understand what has happened at my starter area this season so far, right? So I built an RV.
To be honest,
it was
no
there
clue.
for what? Okay, let me tell you the whole story. It'll take like 2 seconds. My original idea was I was going to build like an RV, and it was going to be some super sweet location for me to stay, and that's where I was going to live, and that was going to be my starter house. Well, then I built it on episode 1, and then literally on the next episode, somebody came sneaking into my RV, started it up, and tried to drive it away, and somehow managed to drive it into the river.
Oh dear.
So my RV was crashed in the river. So I had to hire a crane to pull the RV up out of the river, which I did. And then, because I knew that there had to be some clues in there, I swung the RV over here and built one of those like forensic CSI tents over it, you know, like they see sometimes you see at those crime scenes where, you know, they seal it all so the crime scene can't be messed with. So I was trying to think on the server, who is it that I would call to come and do some forensic analysis? And I remember from season 1 that you were going around doing like some investigation stuff. So I thought maybe you were the right person to check out the RV and find clues.
I mean, I'm not that kind of investigator, man. I'm a reporter, and that went a little too fast for me to make any notes.
No, you can do it. I believe it. What is this? I'm just a reporter. I saw you like investigating people, like asking all these questions and stuff. You can't go into the RV. Don't you have like some detective tools or something that you can
I mean,
use?
I've got a magnifying glass because I feel like it makes me look cool.
Yeah. That's exactly what we need. Hey, so here's the deal. Maybe this will help. I was going to pay you. I wasn't going to do it. Make you do it for free. And here's what I've made for you. And maybe this will help.
Ooh.
The payment that I was going to give you. Some splash potions of harming too.
Yeah, the Guardian Farm could use these.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sure there's a 5-minute course on YouTube on how to forensic science. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I'll get you results in like an hour.
Okay, so please investigate and find out what has happened because there has to be some clue. I mean, someone's not going to get into my RV, drive it into the river without leaving at least some trace. There might be fingerprints. Who knows? But I'm sure you'll be able to find it. So if it's going to take you an hour or so, I'm going to go do some work, take care of some stuff I need to, and then can you just let me know when you're ready with your results?
Yeah, I'll ping you once I've taken a good look at the whole place.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. See you in a bit.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Bye. Well, this is a predicament I got myself into. I mean, I figure he'll probably be pretty chill about things no matter what. But I guess I should get in there and take a look, see what I can find. I mean, come on, Lee, you can do this. You've seen plenty of CSI and stuff like that. You know, you can at least make something up. Like, yeah, for the harmony potions, you can at least do that much. But yeah, if we can, I mean, I guess I was gonna say I should get some gloves so I don't taint the evidence, but it's been in the river for a few days. It's gonna be pretty tainted regardless. Oh gosh, yeah, this has been in the river, all right. Be free, little fish. Go back to. Wow, that was quite the jumper. I'm impressed. That's oh, good job, Dan. Well, this kelp doesn't seem like too much of a clue. Probably should set it aside just in case. But let me get out my tweezers. Take a look around here. Magnifying glass. Let's see. Let me look at. Oh. Well, keep that as evidence. Keep that one as evidence too. Let's take a look. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing under the seat. How to investigate crime scene. Step by step. That looks like a good one. Aha! There's something. Well, let me take a look at that. With the tweezers, it is. What have we got? We got a suspicious looking brown hair. Very, very suspicious. And that feels like. I don't think we're going to find much of anything else here. So I have combed this thing top to bottom. Yeah. Just not seeing anything else. So I guess I'll have to give him a holler and hope that this is enough. So, I see you're back. Good timing.
Yeah. Oh, did you find out something?
I found something. I'm holding it very carefully with the tweezers here. So,
okay.
Is there a good place for me to hand this to you?
Yeah, here. I've created an evidence box right there.
Okay. Yeah, let me put it in there. You can have the tweezers if you need it for pulling it back out afterwards.
Okay.
But that.
Oh, it's something really tiny?
Yeah, something. I mean, there was. Listen, that thing got completely rinsed out by the river. Like, it's just soggy in there, completely.
Okay, so there was not like you didn't find any like fingerprints or anything like that, or yeah, I was kind of worried about that's what would happen once because it's sat in the river for like a day or so.
Yeah, and there was just about nothing in there, and I mean, even this, like, I gotta admit, you know how because it's just a hair, and you know how like sometimes you're like, hey waiter, there's a hair in my food, but then you're like, oh wait, this might just be mine, might not be anybody else. So like, I'll fully admit, I don't even know, but hopefully, it's actually something, and it'll help.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure this isn't your hair because your hair's red.
Fair enough.
Right, and it says that it's a suspicious brown hair, so
yeah.
I mean, Lyarrah, is it maybe like because of the Rona that you haven't like your hair's starting to grow out and it's really brown?
I mean, that is actually true too, but we don't talk about that.
Okay, no, that's you have red hair, obviously, red hair.
Clearly,
so,
yes.
oh my goodness, that opens. Okay, so this is nice. So at least you found something, but oh man, it gives me so many suspects now.
Yeah, no, it's I mean that's about a third of the server, if not more.
That's not going to be helpful at all. But it does rule out some people, right?
Yeah.
I think.
No, it does rule out a few people.
Like isn't like Foxy like orange or something, right?
Yeah, he's definitely orange. I will fully admit I'm having trouble thinking of anybody else besides Jess that does not have brown hair. Though.
Oh, You know who doesn't?
Who?
Zloy. Zloy doesn't have any hair.
No, he does not. So.
Oh,
Neither
that's
does
so
Silent.
good.
Not that Silent's even been around right now, but
Yeah, Silent. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not him.
yeah.
I mean, he's been away for a little bit, but so okay. So the only people for sure. I mean, I don't know. Oh, well, that's awesome. So thank you. Hopefully, your payment of those 9 splash potions was good enough for the work to be done.
Oh yeah, no, that's fantastic. Thank you so much for those. They're going to be very helpful. Very helpful.
Okay, can I count on you if I ever need more investigation work done? Because I feel like even though this is a really good clue, we're just like starting this investigation. I think there's going to be a lot more that we may have to do.
I think I can come back around again.
I mean, obviously for similar payment type stuff.
Oh yeah, no, that's that would definitely be appreciated. But yeah, I'm sure I can manage to show up again.
I'm going to find the no good rat that stole my RV. Oh my goodness, it makes me so mad just to think of some dude with brown hair. Hey, do I have brown hair? I do, but it wasn't me. I didn't steal my own RV. That's impossible. I was down mining. I came up, I had this security camera, and I saw the footage, and it was some dude or person, some individual from the server with brown hair. That's exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. You've given me hope that we're going to find who did this, Lyarrah. It's going to be amazing.
Good luck to you. I'm
Thank you.
Glad to help out. You take care.
All right, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. Well, we didn't get around to working on my base just yet again, but I mean, what do we expect? So I'm gonna probably get started on that on the live stream this weekend, and then we'll look at it next episode. But for right now, I think that's where I'm gonna let everybody go. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me today, and if you had as much fun as I did, don't forget the like button. And if you're new around here and you want to hang out again next time, make sure you subscribe. Take care, everybody. Toodles!